grand ideas.
Sure.
But once I actually like mapped out the route, I realized like some of my plans were too ambitious.
Yeah, I totally get that. Like,
Yeah.
so easy to get carried away with ideas.
Right.
But low fidelity prototypes, they bring you back down to earth,
Yeah.
help you focus on like the core structure
Yeah.
and the functionality.
Like a reality check.
Yeah, totally, in a good way.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
You can quickly test like different layouts, experiment with navigation flows,
Right.
get feedback, without investing too much time in those detailed visuals.
Okay, so tools like Balsamic, those are good for creating wireframes,
Yeah, exactly.
right? Which are basically just like a skeletal outline
Right.
of your app.
Yeah, like drawing the blueprint before you build the house.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can see that big picture,
Mhm.
make adjustments early on.
But as you like progress in the design process,
Right.
and you move towards usability testing,
Yeah.
then high fidelity prototypes become more important.
Totally. You
Right.
want to give users an experience that's, as close to the real deal as possible.
Right.
So you can gather meaningful feedback on the user interface. And the overall experience.
Yeah.
High fidelity prototypes allow for, more realistic user interactions.
Okay.
You can simulate like button clicks,
Right.
transitions between screens.
Yeah.
You can even like incorporate animations and those micro interactions.
So users can actually like feel
Yeah.
how the app would work.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which is essential,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
For uncovering those usability issues that
Mm.
might not be, apparent in those earlier stages.
Okay.
Remember that smart city app
Yeah.
with the high fidelity prototype, you could have users go through the entire process of reporting a pothole.
Okay.
From taking a picture to submitting their location description.
Right.
You'd be able to see if like the instructions are clear,
Mhm.
the form fields are intuitive.
Right.
If the overall flow is smooth and seamless.
And since it like, looks and feels like the real app,
Right.
the feedback is probably much more, accurate and insightful.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay.
They can really immerse themselves in the experience.
Right.
Point out any areas that, cause confusion or frustration.
Okay, so tools like Figma,
Yeah.
Adobe XD,
Mm-hmm.
InVision,
Mm-hmm.
those are all good for that.
Yeah, those are like, the industry standards for
Yeah.
creating these like interactive mock-ups.
They allow you to create prototypes that are, visually appealing
Yeah.
and functionally close
Totally.
to the final product,
Right.
which is also good for, presentations
Oh, yeah, for sure.
to stakeholders.
Absolutely.
Right.
A high-fidelity prototype can really bring your vision to life.
Right.
Get everyone on board.
Yeah.
They can see the potential of the app
Yeah.
and provide, more informed feedback.
So it seems like, you really got to strike a balance between like,
Right.
the speed
Yeah.
and simplicity of low fidelity prototypes.
Right.
And then, the detail and realism of
Right.
high fidelity.
The choice really depends on, your goals, your timeline,
Yeah.
the resources that you have available.
Right. So you can start with low,
Yeah.
then gradually increase the fidelity.
Exactly. It's
Mm.
not, an either situation.
Yeah.
It's about choosing the right tool for the job
Right.
at each stage.
Speaking of tools and technology,
Mm-hmm.
let's shift gears a little bit here.
Okay.
Talk about like the future of prototyping
Yeah.
and testing.
Right, right.
AI, artificial intelligence. It's making waves in so many industries.
Totally.
It's only a matter of time before, it starts shaking things up in the design world as well.
I think it's already happening.
Yeah.
AI has the potential, to revolutionize prototyping and testing in
Yeah.
several ways. For instance, imagine like AI-powered tools
Yeah.
that can automatically generate like wider frames.
Wow. Or even high fidelity prototypes
Right.
based on, your initial sketches or even verbal descriptions.
That would save so much time
Oh, yeah.
and effort.
For sure.
Right. It'd be like having like a design assistant working alongside you.
Yeah.
And think about like AI algorithms that can analyze user behavior in real time during testing.
Right.
Like they could identify patterns,
Exactly.
predict issues, and even like suggest design improvements.
Oh, yeah. It'd be like having an intelligent assistant,
Wow.
guiding you through the entire process,
Yeah.
pointing out, areas that need attention,
Right.
suggesting solutions.
That opens up so many possibilities.
It does.
Yeah.
For creating these truly like user-centered products
Right.
that really cater to the needs and desires
Right.
of each individual user.
But are there, like, any concerns about AI, like,
Oh, yeah.
taking over the design process?
Sure, there are definitely valid concerns.
Yeah.
But it's important to remember that, AI is a tool,
Yeah.
not a replacement for human creativity and intuition.
Designers still play a crucial role,
Yeah,
right, in defining the vision, understanding user needs.
for sure.
Okay.
So it's about leveraging the power of AI
Right.
to, augment our capabilities,
Mm-hmm.
streamline the design process,
Right.
not, giving up control altogether.
It's about finding that right balance.
Right.
So how can our listeners, like, stay ahead of the curve?
Oh, well, one key piece of advice
Yeah.
is to really embrace, continuous learning.
Right.
The tech world's constantly changing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's crucial to, stay updated on the latest tools.
Right. And there's so many resources out there,
Yeah.
to do that.
Yeah. It's like a never-ending adventure
Yeah.
of discovery and growth.
Yeah. I like that.
Another important aspect is, to develop a strong understanding of user experience principles.
Okay. AI might be able to automate certain tasks,
Mm-hmm.
but it's still human designers who ultimately, shape the user's journey and emotions.
Yeah, so focusing on empathy,
Right.
understanding user needs,
Exactly.
creating these intuitive and engaging experiences
It's essential.
will always be important, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Regardless of how advanced the technology gets.
Yeah.
And don't be afraid to, experiment
Yeah.
and embrace new technology.
Right. Get hands-on with AI-powered design tools.
Right.
Try out, different prototyping techniques.
Right.
See how these, advancements can enhance your design process.
The future of design is exciting.
It really is.
Yeah, and those who are, willing to adapt and learn
Yeah.
will be in a good position to thrive.
Absolutely.
Okay.
We'll continue this conversation in just a moment, but first we'll take a moment to gather our thoughts. When we come back,
Yeah.
we'll, recap some key takeaways, leave you with some thought-provoking questions to, ponder.
Sounds good. Welcome back. It's pretty wild to think about how much, the design world is changing
Oh, yeah, totally.
thanks to all this new technology.
I'm really amazed.
Like we were just saying, AI is really, set to have a huge impact on the way we design and test.
For sure.
But before we get, too lost in the future and everything,
Yeah.
let's take a second and recap
Yeah, let's do that.
some of the key takeaways
All right.
from today.
It's been quite a journey, exploring everything from
Yeah.
those, like, low-fidelity sketches
Yeah.
to, AI-powered design tools.
It really seems like design is becoming like more dynamic and exciting than ever.
I think so, yeah.
Okay, so let's rewind for a second.
Yeah,
Prototyping, like we've been talking about, it's essential.
absolutely.
It's not just like, a nice to have.
Right.
It's about bringing your ideas to life
Yeah.
in a tangible form so you can test, refine, iterate before committing to, that final product.
And it's not just about building something that looks pretty.
Right.
It's about understanding how users will actually, like, interact with your product
Yeah.
and identifying any of those potential usability issues.
Yeah. Reminds me of when I tried to put together like a bookshelf without, reading the instructions.
Yeah, we've all been there.
It did not end well.
Yeah.
Prototyping is all about avoiding like those design disasters by testing and refining your ideas.
Yeah, in a safe and controlled environment.
Exactly.
And remember, there are different levels of fidelity
Right.
when it comes to prototypes.
Mhm.
Those low fidelity prototypes.
Yeah.
Those are great for early brainstorming when you're just exploring different concepts, layouts.
Okay.
You can sketch on a whiteboard, use sticky notes, or, even scribble on a napkin.
It's all about getting those ideas out.
Yeah, out of your head.
Yeah.
Onto something tangible
Mhm.
that you can, share and discuss.
And then as you like, solidify your concept,
Yeah.
you move to medium fidelity.
Right.
Using like Figma, Adobe XD.
Exactly. You create those clickable mock-ups
Yeah.
that allow users to experience,
Right.
the flow and the interactions of your app.
And finally, when you're ready to like really fine tune that user experience,
Yeah,
you got the high fidelity prototype.
exactly. Those are created with tools like, InVision, Axure.
Right.
They allow you to, like, simulate
Yeah.
an almost real experience,
Mhm.
complete with The animations, the transitions, and all those, little details
It's all about the detail.
that make a big difference.
But prototyping is only, like, step one.
Right.
We need to, really embrace usability testing.
Yeah. Usability testing is about, observing those real users interacting with your prototypes,
Right.
like gathering feedback.
Yeah.
It's not just, asking people, do you like this?
Right.
It's watching how they actually use it,
Right.
identifying those points of like friction or confusion.
It's like watching a movie with a friend, right?
Yeah.
And then asking them afterwards, like, what'd you think?
Right.
You get some, like, general feedback,
Yeah.
but you can learn so much more by, like, watching their reactions
Oh, yeah.
throughout the whole movie.
Totally.
Like their laughs, gasps,
Yeah. Those nonverbal cues
Yeah,
tell you so much more about their actual experience.
that's a good analogy.
And just like, a good movie director
Like-
uses feedback to, refine their storytelling.
Yeah.
A good designer uses feedback from usability testing to refine their designs.
And the key to, like, doing this effectively
Yeah.
is to have a structured approach, right?
Exact.
So define your objective,
Right.
recruit, the right users, and give them specific tasks.
Yeah, don't just let them wander around.
Right. Exactly.
Guide their experience, gather, targeted feedback.
And remember, it's not about, finding fault with your design.
Right.
It's about,
It's about improving,
Yeah.
making your product as user-friendly as possible.
so once you've got that feedback,
Yeah,
then it's time to embrace, that power of iterative design.
absolutely. Design, test, refine, repeat.
It's like that continuous cycle.
That's the heart of, agile and lean methodology.
It's acknowledging that. Like, no design is perfect
Right.
from the start. Right.
Right out of the gate, yeah.
Yeah.
The best products are the ones that have gone through, multiple rounds of testing and refinement,
Right.
incorporating that user feedback along the way.
It's kind of like baking a cake,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
You wouldn't just, like, throw everything together.
And hope for the best.
Yeah, and just hope it turns out
Yeah.
you follow a recipe, you test it, you make adjustments.
Exactly. And just like a good baker,
Yeah.
constantly strives to improve their recipes.
Yeah.
Good designers always striving to improve their designs.
Right, through iteration,
Totally.
feedback.
Feedback is key.
And as we, look ahead
Yeah.
to the future,
To the future of design.
yeah, it's clear that, AI is going to play a bigger and bigger role.
Oh, I think so, yeah.
Right. Imagine AI tools that can help generate prototypes, analyze user behavior,
Mm-hmm.
and even suggest, like, improvements.
Yeah. Yeah. It's an exciting time to be a designer
It really is.
with new tools and technologies coming out all the time.
But even with all that, we have to remember that AI is a tool.
Yeah, it is a tool.
It's not a
It's not
replacement
going to replace us.
for human creativity.
No.
AI might be able to, automate tasks,
Yeah.
make our lives easier.
It can help. Yeah.
But it's still, humans
Yeah.
who define the vision, understand user needs,
Absolutely.
and make sure that that technology is serving human needs.
Right.
So as you, embark on your own design journeys,
Yeah.
embrace continuous learning, experiment with new tools and technologies.
For sure.
Never lose sight of, that human element
Right.
at the heart of great design.
The best way to learn is by doing.
Yeah, exactly.
So what are you waiting for?
Right.
Grab a pen and paper, open up your favorite design tool,
Yeah.
and just start creating.
And who knows, maybe one day you'll be designing, like, the next groundbreaking app or website
Totally.
that changes the world.
That'd be amazing.
This is The Deep Dive, signing off.